While he was brilliantly winning World War II, Franklin Roosevelt once fell asleep in the Oval Office in the middle of signing his name to a letter. That was not painful to watch because no one got to see that. The painful to watch reviews last night seemed oddly disconnected to this country's own experience with illness in elected office, including the experience of two members of the United States Senate who had strokes this year. Democratic Senator Ben Ray Lujan of New Mexico suffered a stroke in January. He took time off and eventually came back to work. Our first guest tonight, Democratic Senator Chris Van Hollen of Maryland, suffered a stroke in May. He took time off and he came back to work. Senator Bernie Sanders had a heart attack 3 years ago when he was running for president, and he took time off and went back to work, not just as a United States senator, but he went back to running for president. And people continued to vote for Bernie Sanders for president after he had a heart attack running for president. You don't have to reach all the way back to Franklin Delano Roosevelt to find serious health problems in the White House. In the 21st century, we had a vice president who had 4 heart attacks before he became vice president. Dick Cheney's first heart attack was when he was 37 years old. Vice President Cheney had a life-saving heart surgery in 2005 that, if it failed, would have made Republican House Speaker Dennis Hastert the next in line for the presidency. And years later, Dennis Hastert went to prison after confessing to the sexual abuse of high school kids when he was a high school wrestling coach. The Senate